Have you ever dreamt of building a car in your garage that could embarrass Lamborghinis at a stoplight? Well, forget about paying a fortune, because today we're diving into DIY madness with 7 cheap kit cars that absolutely annihilate genuine supercars. From stripped-down Miata mutants to homemade track monsters pushing hypercar speeds, these wallet-friendly builds redefine bang for your buck. Starting with the K1 Attack. First up, yes, is the K1 Attack, also nicknamed the VTEC Assault. Basically, you take an old Honda Civic, chop off the body, and bolt on a Lamborghini-style tube frame and scissor doors. That, ladies and gents, is the K1. It's a mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, and total rocket. Despite costing only about 10,000 bucks for the kit, this thing launches like a supercar. 60 in under 3. Yes, it's basically a factory-built formula car for the price of a used Civic. The company will adapt it to pretty much any donor car that you have. Civic, BMWs, even Teslas can donate their parts. So, if you've ever wondered, can I jam a Tesla motor into a go-kart? Well, this is basically that, except it looks like $1 million with gullwing doors. I mean, just think about it. For a few grand, you could be banging gears in this roadster, threading corners like a Lotus or punching on the track like a Nissan GTR, all while your neighbor is still paying off their Lambo. You have a cool neighbor. Honestly, if you got a wrench in that kit, that could be easily you. Next, meet the MEV Exocet, the Miata on steroids. And if you own a first or second gen Mazda Miata, this kit lets you turn it into an exoskeletal missile. Essentially, you strip down your Miata into a bare chassis and bolt on the Exocet's tubular frame and panels. The result is a car that's about 30% lighter than stock. We're talking 14 to 1,700 pounds on the scales, lighter than most tiny exotics, and you will get the reliability of the Mazda powertrain. And of course, it's cheap. The kit costs under 8 grand for the base build. That means for the price of a Miata plus a cheap donor car, you have a track weapon that can compete with the big boys. Also, the power to weight ratio is ridiculous. With the stock Miata motor, it's already bomb fast, but many builders put in LSs for superhero speed. An LS powered Exocet can scare Lamborghinis, no joke. Its website even brags that in the right hands, an Exocet's power to weight rivals a hypercar. So would you rather sink money into a Miata or spend a little bit more than 8K and drive this? Comment below. Also, if you're new, subscribe and turn on that notification bell. It's one of those builds where you feel every ounce of performance and have the ability to give supercar owners a heart attack when you pass them. And real quick, there's nothing like a little Huracan Performante V10 in the morning. Okay, if you've ever imagined yourself turning heads in a jaw-dropping supercar, you are in the right place. Sign up. Sign up for the Ideal Collective. Right now, it is completely free, and I've linked to it in the pinned first comment down below. And just by signing up, you'll be the first to know about the first Ideal car giveaway ever. Spots are limited, so sign up today. Again, it's in the pinned first comment, and now, back to the show. Coming in hot at number 3 is the Bauer Catfish, and yes, it's another Miata-based marvel. Think of a Miata that went to a muscle car gym. Bauer takes the Miata's mechanical bones and slaps on a sculpted composite body that's sleek and super aerodynamic. After all said and done, over 600 pounds are gone from the original car. And that's insane in a car that's already featherweight. Plus, the kit is only about 14K. So, how fast is it? Absurdly. With the newfound power to weight ratio, even the stock Miata motor feels like it is an afterburner strapped on. Fender to fender with a Porsche Cayman? No sweat. Friends have jokingly said it's the most productive swimming pool you'll ever buy. It looks kind of like a big fish, but man, does it bite. Imagine parking this thing at Cars and Coffee. People would flip out, especially when they find out that you built it yourself out of a $1,500 Miata donor. Halfway through, and let's go vintage, the Lister Bell STR. This kit is for serious enthusiasts because it's a replica of the Lancia Stratos, one of the all-time legends of rally racing. If you remember, the Stratos was the screaming wedge that terrorized the 1970s rally scene and took on Audis and Ferraris at the time. Now, as awesome as this car was, a real one's gonna burn 500,000 bucks in your bank account before you can blink. Enter the STR kit. It nails the Stratos look, that crazy short wheelbase and giant bubbly canopy, but is much more modern. Here's the killer part. The kit starts at around 50 grand. That's literally 1/10 of the price of the real deal for almost the same experience. Granted, you do need a donor engine. Lancia's V6 are rare, so most folks just grab a Honda V6 or even a Toyota V6, but even stock, it still is insanely quick. If you've ever wanted a piece of rally legend without selling your house, the Lister Bell STR is for you. It sounds like a beast, it looks like a legend, and for the price, it is an absolute steal. Nothing slays a supercar's image like sliding past it in your car that you built for $50K, and it looks the part too. All right, this one is a little bit different, and it is a special one. If you're looking at a lineup of Road Scorcher kit cars and think, how do I do this? Here's the trick. Go off-road. Meet the Goblin All Terrain. This thing is like a Formula 1 car mated with a dune buggy. It started as an aerial nomad, an insane road-legal buggy. But DF Kit Cars took this wild idea and made an even crazier off-road version. The Goblin AT looks like something out of Mad Max, but it actually is a kit anyone can build. For cheap. Think aerial nomad is $90K, the Goblin off-road flavor can be put together for under $30. And under that goofy hood is often a souped up Volkswagen engine that cranks out 3 times the stock power. It's lightweight and wildly powerful. Why is it on this list? Simple. If you really want to humiliate a supercar, drag race them through a forest or desert. That's a race supercar guys don't usually sign up for. If you're looking for a DIY build that absolutely obliterates most factory-built performance cars, the Factory 5 818C is a phenomenal choice. The legendary creators behind the iconic Shelby Cobra replicas, the 818C is a sleek mid-engine coupe designed to leverage Subaru WRX components. It blends Subaru's iconic flat-bore turbocharged boxer engine and drivetrain with a lightweight chassis, delivering raw, supercar-level thrills on an impressively modest budget. The 818 in its name refers to the weight target of 818 kilograms. I mean, that's approximately 1,800 pounds. Imagine pairing that featherweight mass with Subaru's turbocharged engine, capable of over 300 horses if it's modestly tuned. The result is a blistering 60 time of around 3 seconds, genuinely matching acceleration times of exotic cars costing 10, 20 times as much. One of the 818C's standout features is affordability. The complete kit runs roughly 13 grand, and when factoring in the donor Subaru WRX, which you can often pick up for under 7, you can build this supercar slayer for under 20 grand total. I mean, that's peanuts compared to entry-level factory supercars. At the higher end, but still astonishingly affordable considering what you get, is the Ultima RS. This British kit car is the pinnacle of supercar killer territory. Inspired by legendary Group C race cars and developed with performance in mind, the Ultima RS had a design as strikingly aggressive as a McLaren or a Pagani, coupled with the performance figures that seem utterly impossible for its price range. The car, it's nuts fast. Ultima claims the RS can handle engines producing anywhere from 430 horsepower to an astounding 1,200 horsepower, depending on the donor choice. With a potent LS V8, it can hit 60 miles an hour in under 2.5 seconds and reach a staggering top speed exceeding 250 miles per hour, numbers typically reserved for multi-million-dollar hypercars. The kit itself starts around 50 grand, and factoring in a Chevy LS crate engine and transaxle drivetrain, you're looking at 70 to 100,000 for a finished supercar. While this might stretch your typical cheap budget, remember, for the price of a used Porsche 911, you're getting a hand-built car capable of demolishing Bugattis on track days. So there you have it, 5 DIY kit cars that prove you don't need house money to have supercar thrills. Each one is more affordable than the average supercar, yet can outrun or outfun its pricey competition. So which one blew you away the most? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, well, like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell, and check out these Ideal vids over here. I'm Brad Danger, this is Ideal. Catch you next week, and promise me one thing, keep living the ideal lifestyle.